Welcome to the 2013 Employee Benefits Series. My name is Gretchen Osborne, for those of you who are just joining us today, and I'm an Employee Benefits Manager at Sikich. Today we're going to talk about the Annual Additions Limit Test. Section 415 of the Internal Revenue Code provides the contribution limit for retirement plans. The Annual Additions Limit Test is conducted on an individual participant basis, and all qualified plans are subject to the test. For any limitation year, the total annual additions to each participant's account cannot exceed the lesser of a prescribed dollar amount or 100% of compensation. Again, the total additions to each participant's account cannot exceed the lesser of a prescribed dollar limit or 100% of compensation. For 2013, that prescribed dollar limit is $51,000. The limitation year is a continuous 12-month period defined by the plan. Annual additions include employer contributions, which is the match, non-elective contributions, reallocated forfeitures, employee contributions, such as elective deferrals, Roth contributions, after-tax contributions. Annual additions exclude catch-up contributions, rollovers, transfers, loan repayments, and investment earnings. The annual additions limit must take into account all contributions to all plans to which the participant is eligible to participate. Plan sponsors really have to monitor the employee and employer contributions throughout the year for each participant just to make sure that the annual additions limit isn't exceeded. So let's talk about the steps for the annual additions limit test. First, we have to define compensation. Then we need to determine the limitation year. Then we aggregate all of the employer's plans, and then we calculate the total annual additions limit for each participant's account. And here we have a 415 limit report, which takes us through those steps. First, we determine comp, and the comp is 415 compensation. The 415 maximum is 100% of compensation, or the specified limit for the year, which for 2012 was $50,000. And then it calculates the annual additions that have been taken for the year, and then the last column is the maximum annual additions that are available for the rest of the year. As you can see, employee number 12, that employee actually makes in excess of $400,000, but we cannot count the $400,000 because of the compensation limit under 401A17. So the maximum that we can count is $250,000. And that concludes our presentation for today. Please be sure to join us for 20 minutes to understanding your top-heavy test.